Alright. Hey, what's going on, people? This is Chanel Troy, Traveler Troy, coming at you with another Caribbean video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thanks for rocking with me. Let's go ahead and get right into this. 8 things that you might have difficulty with living here in the DR. Number 1, lights. The lights always go out. The lights will go out depending on where you're living on the island. The lights might go out once or twice a week for a few minutes, half an hour. I've lived in places where the lights go out at least 5 out of 7 days a week. And when the lights go out, you never know how long the lights are going to go out, how long they're going to be out. Could be out for 10 minutes, half an hour, could be out for hours, could be out all day. So another thing is when the lights go out, there's no water. That brings me to number 2. When the lights go out, there's no water. That means you can't bathe. So when you wake up in the morning, if there's power, make sure you go ahead and take a bath. Take a bath in the morning, take a bath, shower in the evening. And that way, when the lights go out during the course of the day, you're not caught out there, you know what I'm saying, dirty. All right. Also, in regards to water, the water is cold. Most places, the water in the DR is cold. So you're going to have to get used to cold showers, but as hot as it is here, you know, the cold showers actually feel pretty good. So, I mean, the only way to get around these 2 things, number 1, with the lights is to get a generator. You'd have to check with your landlord or what have you, you know, and get electricity that way. Or as far as water, you can always get a water heater. But again, you'd have to check with your landlord, make sure that it's feasible for you to get a water heater if you need hot water. But, you know, for the most part, you know, the water's cold out here. All right, number 3, gas. When you're cooking, if you have a gas stove, there's no gas lines coming out the wall. So you got to get a gas tank. You have to go to the gas station and fill up your gas tank, bring it back to the house, use it. Depending on how much gas you have, how big your tank is, it's going to determine how long you'll be able to use your gas, your stove. All right, that's number 3. So, you know, electricity, water, and gas, those are 3 things you really have to be concerned about. Number 4 is mail. There's no mail. There's no mail. No mailman delivering. So you have to get yourself a P.O. box. Find yourself a small post office box. Now, if you want to mail something, normally the small post offices, you can only mail a letter. You can't mail a package. You want to mail a package, you have to go out to the airport and go to UPS or FedEx and mail a package. Now, I mailed a package about a week ago. It was a small package. It cost me $120 to mail that package to the United States. So it was very expensive if you want to mail something to the U.S. or even if somebody's mailing something to you, the postage can be expensive here to the DR. All right, number 5, it's loud. You can probably hear it's always music, loud music, especially living in places like Santo Domingo. You know, a lot of cars driving by. Everybody's got the booming system, you know. So yeah, it's very loud. It's definitely a party. You know, I love the party. But I must say this: come 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, lights out, everything is quiet. So you know, there's a matter of respect here as well, as far as once it gets real late, lights out. So, and that's in most places. Of course, you know, some of the tourist places, some of the beaches, you know, they party later than that. But for the most part, in the neighborhoods, come 1 or 2 o'clock, it's quiet. Only thing you're going to hear is roosters in the morning. All right, so that's something you got to get used to as well. Number 6, mosquitoes, bugs, lizards. If you're a person that doesn't like bugs, you know, it's going to take some getting used to. There's all kinds of bugs here. The mosquitoes will definitely eat you up once you're here for a while. It's like they get used to you. You know what I mean? They don't bite you as much. It's like your blood, you know, transitions. You know, it's like the mosquitoes can tell. They won't bite you as much once you're here for a while. But, you know, if you're here for a short period of time, you know, mosquitoes, a lot of mosquitoes. So you will get bit. Number 7, Uber. Uber It's much different than an Uber in the United States. When you order an Uber, there's a price. They agree to that price. That's not the price usually that you're going to be paying. You know, it might be, but usually what they're going to do is they're going to text you. And when they text you, it's going to be in Spanish. And they're going to negotiate the price. And if you don't accept the price, they're going to cancel, and then you'll be waiting for somebody else. You wait a few more minutes, you might get another driver. That driver's going to message you as well, you know, and try to negotiate with you. So, you know, once in a while somebody just take the call and come, but, you know, most of the time they're going to negotiate that price to charge you more than what you agreed upon to begin with. You have to be careful. A lot of times they want cash. I had one Uber driver say that I didn't pay him. It was like a meal, which is like close to about $20. And you know, when you put down that I didn't even pay him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be careful. You know, you really have to be careful. Like I said, the messages are gonna come in Spanish, which leads me to number 8. The last and final thing that you might have difficulty with is the language. If you don't speak Spanish, you're going to have a hard time. I'm letting you know right now. Unless you're in one of the very tourist places, Port of there's a lot more people that speak English. A lot of the vendors speak English. Speaking of bugs, a lot of the vendors speak English. So, you know, a lot of people at the stores, restaurants speak English, so you'll be all right. But if you're thinking about living here, you know, in a lot of the local areas, I'd say maybe only 5% of the people speak English. So, yeah, that's a good thing. All right. That's the 8 things that you might have difficulty with. Thank you for coming. Thank you for checking out the channel. That's the 8 things that you might have difficulty with. It's your man Troy. Until next time. Peace.